Hey guys, welcome back. I had shot my brother's wedding over the weekend and I used my little Instax. This is the Fuji Instax 210 and I used the Fujifilm color and the Fujifilm black and white. So I did a total of 20 sheets. I did this just as like a fun little project because I've always wanted to shoot a wedding with this guy and I thought it'd be a cool little gift. You know, I mean, I have 20 shots. I can give them to my brother. He can keep the ones he wants and just, it's a nice little keepsake, you know? But during the wedding, something happened before, and I don't exactly know how to fix it, and I think we might have to be parting ways with the Fuji. But before everything, you know, you do your basic wedding prep, you know, you charge the batteries, get everything started. I mean, just wedding photography stuff. But with this, same thing. I bought new batteries, but that's when the weird stuff started happening. When I put the new batteries in, this symbol popped up. I didn't know what it was at first. I was like, oh, maybe the batteries are in kind of wonky, you know. It's just like, so I took the batteries out, put them back in, turned it on. It was fine. I was like, okay, that's great. Went up to my parents' house, we started taking pictures, and that's when I noticed it. I turned the camera back on again, and that symbol popped up, and I was like, weird, that's strange, I wonder what the problem is. So I kept turning the power off, and then turning it back on, the symbol kept popping up, this one right here. I don't exactly know what it is. I was starting to freak out, I'm like, well, what the hell did I do? So I was like, you know, if I just leave the camera on, maybe it works, because it's like it was trying to focus on infinity, but it was stuck within the 0 to 6 meters or whatever the first one is. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe if I just like mess with the different modes. And it did work. It fixed itself or focused on whatever it is it was or whatever the problem was. And I was like, oh, that's strange. Probably nothing too big about it. And I started taking pictures, but the symbol was popping up on the side and I couldn't take a photo. It was just like, and I was embarrassed. I'm like, man, this camera has never had any problems with it. It was a tank and it's just like, pfft. When it did that, I would just turn the power off, turn it back on, take the battery out, do that, all that kind of stuff, you know, and it's just like, okay, it works. It's fine. As long as I don't turn it off, it doesn't have a problem. So I would take pictures. I didn't actually look at them. I would just like take the picture would come out, put it in my back pocket, you know, I would just wait until I was done. And then after I finished one set of film, I would take the 10 out of my back pocket, put them upstairs in my bag, and then come back down and take another one, just because I didn't want to like take the picture and be like, oh man, it's going to be so cool. Wait, give me like 2 minutes. It's going to be so cool. It's just, I just wanted to be in the moment as much as I could. And here are the photos I got. Before I show you guys the photos, I just used my phone and snap, call it good. I did use these two apps up here. One of the Polaroid one, I didn't like it because it still made the photos really dark and you still had to crop in and do it yourself instead of it just being, oh, it takes the picture and it crops it in the exact size you want it to be. And the second one right here, it's good in theory. You have your phone right, or you have your picture right here. It has like these 4 VR squares over. You're supposed to line your phone over the squares and then it hovers and it scans it, hovers and scans it. It's supposed to help reduce the glare in it. It still made my photos really dark and there was still glares in them, so I just used this. If you guys know a better way to do it, let me know in the comments below. I know they have scanners. I am thinking about getting one, just not right now. So if there's an app or something, just let me know. Okay, back to the photos. Okay, I like the photos. The big problem is they're all underexposed, or they're all like not, they're just out of focus, just by a little bit. And I did some research on the little symbol right here, and it says that the exposure is off or broken. It just says that it needs to be repaired. There's an error on it, and that's usually what the error means is it's the exposure that's wrong with it. But it is a discontinued camera, so I'm like, I don't want to pay out the butt to get it fixed because it's an out-of-date camera that they don't make parts for anymore. But with all the problems aside, I really enjoyed shooting film. I love the instant nature, just like you take it, you wait a few minutes, and then you got a photo that pops up on the top. I do want to get started shooting actual film cameras too, but with this, I want to shoot another wedding with this or the 300 if I can't get this one fixed. But if you know how to fix this little error lightning bolt thing, let me know down in the comments below because I really love this VCR shaped camera. But with that all being said, let me know if you guys shoot Fujifilm. I really enjoy shooting this instant film. I mean, I'm going to be really sad if this is the death of my Fuji camera. So, I will talk to you next time, compadres. I'm out.